Thank you. How are you? Brandon.
Thanks for doing this. What's up?
Brandon's
We're already in our cocktail. Action!
Hello, welcome to another episode of Church's Hollywood Moments with me, your buddy, Church, aka Thomas J. Churchill, aka Church, coming to you from New Orleans, New Orleans. Just the many ways I heard people saying it. Just wanted to come by and I know I haven't been on for a good minute. I apologize. We were shooting 2 films back to back, which I will be showing you guys a lot of behind the scenes and a lot of things to come. We shot a film called The 3 Killer Pigs, which is a creature feature revenge movie, which is pretty cool. Got a great cast for that. And we just recently, I had to come down to New Orleans to do some pickup shots and some establishing for our film Waxman, which takes place technically in New Orleans. And I have to say, man, one could go crazy here in New Orleans in a good way. Go crazy in a good way. Absolutely 100% in a good way. First off, I have to say, the food is just spectacular. Spectacular. I mean, I was eating things that I normally don't eat on a regular. I wanted to try stuff different. I wanted to try a lot of, New Orleans or Louisiana-based foods. So I've pretty much ate my heart out. Drinking, I mean, you haven't had a Bloody Mary until you had a Bloody Mary in New Orleans. I'm gonna keep saying it like that. It's very good. Their Bloody Marys are just outstanding. And walking, you walk a lot in the French Quarter. In shooting, what we were shooting for Waxman was all down in the French Quarter. And this was my second time I was here. I came a few years ago to get ideas to write the movie The Hard Way, which, if you didn't know I wrote that, it's actually streaming on Netflix. A little story behind that. That was supposed to be a movie with Steven Seagal. I was writing and producing and directing that film. And a lot of things changed after you write the script, but I didn't get a chance to direct Steven Seagal. The group that I was working with decided to bring the movie to Romania, and they hired Luke Goss, Michael J. White, and Randy Couture, which is fine. It turned out to be pretty good. I didn't direct it. I am credited to write the film, even though there's certain things that was changed based on location and characters. I know they consolidated 2 characters into one, or was it 1 into 2? It's been a while since I watched that movie. But that was the first time I was down here in New Orleans to scout for that film, The Hard Way, which we were calling it, aka The Fear of Pain. So this is my second time down here. We shot another movie called Devereaux, which was supposed to be in New Orleans, but the group I was with wanted to shoot it in Los Angeles, which is fine. But doing films now under the Churchill Productions AZ Pure group gives us an opportunity to kind of do things what we want and follow our slate of films. My producing partner Alexander Zurich Hunt and I decided to do Waxman in Los Angeles, but yet come down to New Orleans and be authentic with the storyline and what needs to be told. So we came down with a small film group and met one of our couple of our stars of the movie to shoot some pickups and some establishing second unit shoots. I keep looking over here to the right. So I'm in the courtyard area of an incredible restaurant called Brennan's. And Brennan's is, and I'm waiting for them to contact me for my table. I decided to come to the world famous Brennan's. Brennan's is a beautiful location. It's on Royal Street in Conti, and it's actually where the dessert Banana Foster's was created and served. So I'm going to try my first Banana Foster's today as well. I heard a lot about it, but I haven't actually have eaten it yet, and I'm looking forward to grabbing some. What else? We've been down here for about a week, and my do's and don'ts for anybody visiting New Orleans. Do's: see everything, try everything. The only thing I haven't eaten yet was crawfish. I had it in some sort of soup-based crawfish etouffee. I had it like that, which wasn't bad. It was pretty good. So the do's are try everything, do everything. The don'ts: you can't drive and park. There's no parking. You gotta, if you're in the French Quarter or staying around the French Quarter, find yourself a good parking garage, leave your car there, and do foot patrol, because everything in the French Quarter is walkable, and it's beautiful. It's really nice. The history of it is just fantastic. A lot of action, a lot of places, a lot of great food, a lot of restaurants, but also there's scammers that will do a thing about talking to you about they know where your shoes came from type thing. They'll start a conversation with you, and then they'll stick some sort of shoe polish on your sneaker or shoe or whatever, and then charge you X amount of money to clean it. Not that happened to me, but I've seen it happen. And so just be careful, because in every big city there's always those people that's trying to, take advantage of the tourist and take advantage of everything that's new. With that said, I think this is going to be a yearly spot, or a couple times a year to come down and visit. We have a lot of business tied up that we think we're going to do here. I met up with some partners and some other potential business associates to do about 3 or 4 films a year, whether we're producing them or directing them, down in the Louisiana, New Orleans, Baton Rouge area. I'd love to shoot more movies here, or television. But yeah, I think I want to do Waxman 2 and 3 back to back in New Orleans. Literally shoot them in New Orleans. I know we just wrapped Waxman, but I don't know if I mentioned to you, Waxman and the 3 Killer Pigs are both designed to be franchises. So we're going to do a lot of them. as well as the Avenging Angel. That's going to be a franchise as well. So, oh, okay. So they're calling me now to go to our table. So what I can do, I can walk through the restaurant and you can kind of see it a little bit. Oh. Hello.
Hey.
How are you? I can't. You hold on a minute. So we will off to seat. Go sit. Go off to sit. We're waiting on a table. I'll tell you, these Bloody Marys, fantastic. They add some sort of string beans, olives, and something else. What is that called? What is this called?
Okra.
Who?
Okra, no.
Okra. Inside your Bloody Mary, and it's just fantastic. Okay. I think we're gonna go get seated.
Yeah.
So I will take you guys with us. I don't know where she went. That's Alexander. That's Alexander Zurich Hunt, our producing.
We wrapped.
Yeah, our producing partner. And I don't know where the lady went. But this restaurant looks like it should be in Florida or down in Miami. It's kind of like Miami colors and all. That's me.
Let's get y'all seated. Hello.
There we go. So we're gonna go get seated right now. Look at this place. It's nice. Oh, this is great. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
Any particular spot you want?
Great, how are you?
Thank you.
You're welcome, y'all. I'm gonna go get your black napkins for your black box, okay?
So look at this place. Pretty cool. I'll come back in a minute. So I ordered some sort of something ball. What did I order? I don't know what I ordered, but it looks like. So, let's try this. Crazy good. Little grits.
1951. The original owner, Owen Brennan, is hosting a dinner for a friend of his named Richard Foster. He was a local businessman and politician. He had started something called the Bucharest Crime Commission, which was essentially a neighborhood watch in the French Quarter. After about a year of that being in existence, it had been so successful at reducing petty crime that the city and the police commission were throwing a 250-person dinner to promote him and celebrate him. Owen offered to host it here at Brennan's. He and his head chef came up with a multi-course meal, but realized with about 2 hours to go before everything was set to begin that they'd forgotten entirely about dessert. So Owen went to his younger sister Ella. She was a manager here at the time and not a chef. Nevertheless, he made it her problem. He said, Ella, invent a dessert, name it after Richard. And have it ready in a little over 2 hours for over 200 people. Ella had to go with what she had on hand and in bulk. That happened to be bananas. Inspired by caramelized bananas that their mom made them as kids, she got butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon, a little bit of banana liqueur to start the base of her sauce. From there, Ella drew inspiration from the fact that at the time in the quarter, the tableside flambe was all the rage. She'd been wanting to bring that to Brennan's for quite some time and saw this as the perfect opportunity to do it. That is where the rum comes into play, which I will do shortly. And then the vanilla bean ice cream, the final ingredient, that was Ella's touch. That was her way of getting back at Owen for giving her this last-minute daunting task. Owen had always been very clear he never wanted ice cream served in the restaurant. He thought it was déplacé and childish, so she figured she'd go ahead and serve it up to 250 of the most important people in the city, just to really get under his skin, which worked. He was livid, but people at the dinner that night fell in love with the dessert. And even though Owen did initially refuse to put it on the menu, people started coming in and asking for it anyway, and eventually he admitted defeat. Here we go for the flambe. In 3, 2, 1. Now, over 70 years later, the restaurant goes through more than 50,000 pounds of bananas a year.
That's pretty crazy. Thank you. Wow. So I just had probably the best food in New Orleans. I would recommend to go to Brennan's. I can't even tell you the quality, the hospitality, the taste. God, it's just crazy good. So that's the other cool thing here. Look at that. Amazing. Brennan's. Thank you. It's just great spot. So it's a pink building. Brennan's. Check it out. Let's go listen to some music. Telling you, New Orleans. Everywhere you go, it's music, food, and walking. I don't know what they're saying, but we're gonna go check it out. Little chefs. Orleans. Traveling piano. Pretty crazy. It's a whole band. Piano. Lampshade dog. How cool is that? Coming to you live from Bourbon Street, New Orleans. Churchill's Hollywood Moments. Doesn't get any better than this. I'm telling you, man, food here is amazing. Music, jazz, food, drinks. My kind of town, New Orleans.